How was your night last night?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Say what's up to the vlog.
I'm vlogging.
How do you feel after last night beating Jake Paul?
What's the name of the vlog?
Oh, KJ Campus.
KJ Campus. Shout out to the KJ Campus supporters.
Thank you. Appreciate it, dog.
Nice talk, baby. How are you?
Oh, sorry.
I'm a little fucked up, but will you take care of me forever and ever?
Shocking scenes in the boxing world. With Jake Paul reportedly recovering in the hospital, Anthony Joshua's unexpected visit has sent shockwaves across the sport. Joshua didn't just deliver a brutal knockout. He changed the narrative by showing up in person, proving this moment wasn't just about victory, but about respect and undeniable heavyweight dominance.
How are we feeling, AJ?
AJ.
How are you? Right, yeah? Let's go. Holiday. Cheers. Enjoy, yeah?
How was your night last night?
Former world champion Duke McKenzie highlighted the severity of the knockout, noting that it reportedly left Jake Paul with a broken jaw. According to McKenzie, this wasn't just a win. It was a statement about what happens when elite heavyweights are underestimated.
One moment.
I'm glad Anthony Joshua did that to him, because now he won't be able to talk like he does.
After the devastating loss, Jake Paul took to social media, thanking his supporters with a tone of humility and reflection. Despite the injury and brutal KO, his message showed he understood the reality of stepping in with a fighter like Anthony Joshua.
Sur le Twitter de Jake Paul, qui réagit directement après le combat. Donc ça, vous voyez quand il met thank you à tout le monde, donc à ses supporters, à ses haters, à sa team, à tous les combattants, à Netflix, à la boxe, à Dieu, il dit merci à tout le monde. Ça, c'était juste avant le combat et il disait ce soir, enfin cette nuit, nous allons choquer le monde. Et ça, c'était juste avant le combat. Et ce qui est drôle, c'est que le tweet de juste après, c'est est-ce que j'étais payé pour perdre?
Joshua's visit to the hospital revealed the character of a true champion. This wasn't just about knocking someone out. It was about accountability, respect, and presence beyond the ring. It showed a level of discipline and leadership that defines elite fighters.
Me, man.
Former champion Carl Froch didn't hold back, pointing out the massive gap in levels. According to Froch, Paul struggled to land meaningful shots, while Joshua controlled every exchange with precision and power.
Piss take that this guy's in there with Anthony Joshua, swinging away, landing. What's he done? He's had 18 minutes and landed 2 shots, and he's gone on survival.
Analysts also emphasized the visible damage from the fight, reinforcing the sheer force behind Joshua's punches. The reported jaw injury became a clear symbol of the difference between influencer boxing and elite heavyweight competition.
The kid has a broken jaw, it appears, after fighting Anthony Joshua, right? I made this graphic for you guys. You see it. Got his jaw broken in 2 places.
Care of me forever and ever? A little fucked up, but will you take care of me forever and ever? A little fucked up, but will you take care of me forever and ever?
Despite the outcome, some observers noted that Jake Paul tried to survive by looking for counter opportunities. But against Joshua's timing and patience, that strategy only delayed the inevitable.
I think Jake fought a very, how do I survive long enough to land a right hand type of fight, and it made it a little difficult for AJ to get his timing. No excuses. AJ didn't look great, I'll be honest. He didn't look great. He didn't look like, an AJ we thought we were going to get, the marauder, the guy that was going to come forward and bang out Jake in 1 round.
Veteran analyst Johnny Nelson explained that Joshua didn't just win physically, he broke Paul mentally. With every clean shot, Paul's confidence visibly faded.
Jake is safe, and more so that he showed his heart. I don't know if you guys were looking on Twitter, but until about 20 minutes ago, the #1 trending thing on Twitter wasn't Jake Paul getting knocked out, wasn't Jake Paul, wasn't Anthony Joshua. It literally was the phrase, respect.
Promoter Eddie Hearn revealed that Joshua approached the fight with patience, taking time to read Paul before delivering the decisive knockout once he found his rhythm.
They wanted AJ to knock this boy out clean and get rid of him, because they, everybody I've spoken to, they just wanted, they're like, I want to see Jake Paul get knocked out. And I just said, I don't want to see him get knocked out. I want to see him get beat up. I want to see him quit. I want to see the reality of everything he's saying and doing kick in. And in a way it did happen, but he didn't get beat up. and slowly but surely the confidence, the self-belief ripped out of him to the point where he's dropping on his knees. He's like, he must have fallen down about.
Former heavyweight champion David Haye added that Paul attempted to use movement and tactics to survive, but against Joshua's elite timing and power, those efforts were never going to be enough.
It took AJ a couple of rounds to get hold of him, and then he knocked him spark out and broke his jaw. It was a frustrating 2-3 rounds maybe, because Jake was moving so much.
The fight also reached a new audience. Many viewers who followed Jake Paul for his influencer career witnessed firsthand what a true heavyweight champion looks like inside the ring.
But the fight was, it weren't a fight, was it? It was really, really one-sided. Jake Paul, yeah, I've got to give him credit really, because he's super fit. He's pretty clever really. Like, he'd make a good, a good journeyman.
Even Logan Paul acknowledged the toughness it took for his brother to compete under such conditions. He praised Jake's heart, but admitted Joshua was simply on another level.
It's very difficult to pin someone down when they're not trying to engage. Jake's game plan was a good one, was to use lateral movement and the hope to land a big overhand right at some stage to catch AJ off guard. Didn't quite work out, but you got to give Jake credit. Took some big shots there. I think he's got a broken jaw or some spitting blood at the end of the fight. You know, anything's possible. He gave it a go. He dared to be great. Didn't work out for him, understandably. That's why he was such a massive underdog.
Joshua himself admitted the performance wasn't perfect, but his objective was clear: control the fight, break his opponent down, and finish with authority. His patience, timing, and precision ultimately delivered the knockout.
The bread, AJ's win today was the exposure to more people. Even though he's mad famous, as we know, like, there's a community he hasn't touched, and I think he touched that community today.
Watching the fight closely, fans could see the constant danger Joshua posed. Every exchange carried knockout potential, forcing Paul into survival mode from early on.
I think he won 4 of them. People argue that he at least won 3. No one expected him to last that long. Rolled his ankle, broke his jaw, still fucking fighting, man. Like, that's toughness. You know, most people wouldn't have the balls ever to step in a boxing ring in their life. He stepped in a boxing ring with one of the baddest men on the planet. Who's 40 pounds heavier than him and 6 inches tall.
As David Haye summarized, Jake Paul showed courage, but this fight exposed the gap between ambition and elite-level boxing. Experience, discipline, and technical mastery made all the difference.
Everyone in this venue, now, you asked me a question. Look, it wasn't the best performance. It wasn't the best. The end goal was to get Jake Paul, pin him down, and hurt him. That has been the request leading up, and that was on my mind. It took a bit longer than expected, but...
In the end, the aftermath leaves no doubt. Anthony Joshua is operating on another level. His blend of power, patience, and ring intelligence dismantled Jake Paul, who showed bravery but simply couldn't match the skill, timing, and strength of an elite heavyweight.
Every time he threw a punch, I like winced, because he's a big man and he's an incredible boxer and he's still in his prime, and he's got a very long reach and he's got a lot of power in that right hand, and that left hook is terrifying as well, and so I thought it could end